What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I'm back here with some more Madden NFL 15 Buccaneers franchise. And today, before I get into the game against the Seattle Seahawks, I would like to explain why my channel does not have Madden 16 yet. As you guys can see on like the lower part of your screen right there, if you can't tell, I'm playing on PS4. Yeah, that's a good reason why I don't have it. For EA Access users, they have to have an Xbox One, and I don't have an Xbox One. So, well, my brother does, but I'm not going to steal his Xbox just to play his Madden a few days early. So that's why. Plus, my PS4 is in my room. His Xbox is in downstairs in the living room. So we both live in like our own house together. So it's like, yeah, we kind of got that thing going. But anyway, yeah, I don't have an Xbox One, so that's why I don't have Madden 16 early. For the EA Access. I do have EA Access, but I don't have an Xbox One. I do have a 360, however, but I'm not going to play it on 360. I plan on playing on the next-gen consoles, like get that high-definition gameplay, get that going for you guys, because you guys deserve the best and most up-to-date gameplay on my channel, so you don't have to miss a beat. You're not going to see me playing on 360 for a new game. That's just silly. But anyway, I will be waiting till Tuesday. I'm sorry if this is an inconvenience for you guys, but I hope to clarify some stuff here. I keep myself open and very transparent on my channel, and you guys should come to realize that by now. I keep my things very open to you guys and let you guys know what's going on with me and everything else, so you guys deserve to know what's going on. So I'm going to try and push out a new Madden to you guys every single day until the new Madden comes out. So MLB The Show and NCAA might be taking a backseat till then. But I really want to push out the rest of this series. You guys have been really supportive on it, and you guys deserve the rest of this series. So thank you guys for understanding me, and I hope you guys enjoy the game against the Seattle Seahawks. We're going to try and go for a win today.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Clinton's Buccaneers going up against Wilson's Seahawks. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 14 matchup.
We're here in prime time, just about set for a Sunday night matchup on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms getting set for the call. The playoff chase is on. It's late in the year, and every single game is crucial. How about the scene we have before us, Phil?
Well, just wipe the slate clean, Jim. That's what you got to think of as players and coaches. Don't worry about mistakes that you've made in the past or some of the good things. This is it. One game, it means everything. And if you have that kind of attitude, I think it really helps you play better physically and mentally, and of course if you do that, gives you a better chance to win.
The Buccaneers are ready to run back this kick, and Steven Hauschka looks set now to kick it away.
So we are here in primetime football once again as the Seattle Seahawks come down to Tampa, Florida in Raymond James Stadium, and look at the flag already. But they're coming down here to take on the Bucs, and it looks like there's a flag on the very first play. Personal foul, face mask on the kicking team. So we're already in good field position to start off the game. So anyway, you saw the playoff picture, and we're looking really good. We're second in the NFC, tied with Green Bay at the moment. You also saw Philadelphia's in that picture as well. They could have a very good chance of sneaking up behind us and possibly stealing that spot from us. So we got to play at our A game for the rest of the season. Otherwise, it's not going to be good for us. Losing one game could really cost us that first round bye. So we really cannot let up at this point. Also, you saw the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals were in contention. You saw the Detroit Lions were in contention. They've been hot lately. They were 3-4. Now they're 8-4. So they're really hot lately. So they might be a threat come playoff time to us. Because usually, you know, they always say if you get hot at the right time, you know, you're going to be impossible to stop in the playoffs. So we got to stay on our A game. But you see already, we're already up 7-0. So that's always a good start. We always, for some reason, I always start off good, and then I just slow down for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what it is per se, but Maybe it's because the defense is starting to figure me out, and that first possession's like, okay, I'm just throwing jabs at them left and right, bang, 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 and then they just kind of figure me out. It's kind of like a boxing match. But you see right there, Russell Wilson almost gets sacked in the end zone for a safety, but he ends up escaping that and then still ends up getting sacked. But we still get the sack. We get the ball back, right? And that kind of rhymed there. I'm not a rapper by any means, but I kind of just accidentally rhymed right there. That's weird. But 2nd down and 3 here for the Seahawks as they're just past midfield here. Russell Wilson, definitely a big threat for the Seahawks. As you see right here, he's going to do that read option play. See, it's hard to tell which one is really going to take off of the ball at any given moment because Russell Wilson can run, but so can Marshawn Lynch, and that's what makes the Seahawks so threatening in the run game because they have a dual threat quarterback with, in my personal opinion, the best running back in the game. My personal opinion. I think Marshawn's the best running back in the league right now. I do have him in fantasy this year too, so I kind of hope him. I'm just boasting my my fantasy running back, if you will. But anyway, actually, let's talk a little bit of fantasy football while we're at it. I joined a fantasy football league with my friend Galactic Elliott. He's one of my friends in another community. We talk a lot of sports and stuff, and mostly baseball since it's still baseball season for us. But anyway, we started our own fantasy football league. We have Arios in there as well, and I actually faced him week 1. So, and I'll leave you a link. Actually, I'll leave you a screenshot of my fantasy team, and I'll let you guys know what I think. That's I guess just your comment, your question of the day kind of deal. What do you guys think of my fantasy team? I'll leave a screenshot in the description so you guys can look at it if you really want to. That's at your own discretion. So I want to create a little bit of a friendly environment in the comment section. Of course, I always like it when people chat to each other and all that good stuff. So it's always a good thing to see. But I did draft Marshawn Lynch first in the first round. I didn't have the first overall pick. If I had the first overall pick, maybe I would have chose somebody else. But no, I probably would have picked Marshawn first. Now that I think about it, they passed up Marshawn Lynch for Adrian Peterson. And Adrian Peterson, I'm not saying Adrian Peterson's a crappy back, I just think that Marshawn Lynch is the best right now. He's consistent. He can always get me touchdowns. He can always get me yards. He's got the full package. He may not have the best speed, but man, he can get yards. He can run over just about anybody. I think he can run over a truck if he really wanted to. But I did draft Andrew Luck as my quarterback. It's a risky pick. At times he can be a risky quarterback, but most of the time I feel like he could get the job done for me. But I also have Tony Romo as my other quarterback, and it's a 2-quarterback league, which is really kind of weird for me because I've never played in a 2-quarterback league. But I do have I have Sammy Watkins and Julian Edelman as my receivers. And, my receiving core is not that deep. I think I have Jordy Nelson in there as well. My defense is the Buffalo Bills. I feel like the Buffalo Bills defense is actually they're kind of like overlooked because of how bad their offense is. And I don't know. That's just my opinion. I feel like the Bills defense, just Mario Williams is just a beast. They can force a lot of turnovers on you, and they can create problems. They did with Aaron Rodgers last year, which really at first it threw me off guard, but then I realized, like, oh shit, the Bills defense is actually good. I have 2 kickers, which, hey, judge me if you want, but I mean, I have Adam Vinatieri as my big kicker, and then I have who else do I have as my other kicker? I can't remember off the top of my head. But I do have a really balanced out team, so if you guys would like to look at it, I mean, by all means, go right ahead. But just wanted to create some discussion today. Make sure you guys are checking that out. Make sure you guys are checking out all these other Madden 16 guys. I know that I haven't posted Madden 16 yet, and that's because of me having a crappy PS4. But, hey, I mean, we can't have everything, right? I mean, if we all had everything, then what would we have left to get? But anyway, we are up 14-3 here in the 4th quarter. 3rd down and 16 for the Seattle Seahawks. Here is Russell Wilson trying to scramble away from the pressure, trying to find somebody open at the same time, and it doesn't work out. So they're going to end up settling for a field goal right here from about 40 yards out. And here's Tavares Jackson with the hold, Steven Hauschka with the kick, and that's Tyrod Taylor. What's he doing in Seattle? Or whatever. But anyway, it's now 14-6, and it looks like the Bucs are going to walk out of here with a possible W unless we mess up. like we did against San Francisco. But Mike Glennon throwing it deep, and it's almost intercepted. The Seattle defense is right there. Richard Sherman, one of the best in the league, coming right at you with that, trying to sneak up on there and try and get that pick. 3rd down and 24 here for the Seahawks. As here's Russell Wilson taking another sack as Golston just comes up and puts the beat down on him. So 1st and 10 here with just under 2 to go. We're going to hand off to Doug Martin, and the Seattle Seahawks are going to waste their final timeout. So that's key right there, as later on we're going to settle for a field goal right here. As the kick is up, A.J. Drake nails it. So 17-6, and ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be your final score for this football game. Tampa Bay moves up now to 11-2, as we're just looking to finish off the regular season strong. So we have 3 games left. They're between the Falcons, Saints, and Falcons. So we haven't faced the Falcons yet this year, which is kind of funny. But the Falcons should be a cakewalk, but who knows? We just got to play the game, and you know, hopefully we can come out with a win. But thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're a first-time viewer of myself, make sure you click that subscribe button down below for more content, more Madden 15, Madden 16 coming soon in about 5 days, ladies and gentlemen. 5 days. And MLB The Show, NCAA Football 14 Dynasties and franchises, all that good stuff. But until next time, my name is Sin with Vengeance, and I'm out. Peace.